Hey guys, welcome back to the Hollywood Actors Guide to Surviving the Film and TV Industry. This is Jennifer Lynn Warren. Today's going to be a little shorter as I only have so much space left in my feed for the month. And the first thing I'm going to bring up, and we're going to start on a little downer. The downer is that there's no culpability to how agents and managers behave. It's changing a little bit. The writers are leaving their agents for a reason, right? They're holding them accountable for the actions that they have been taking. But as far as how agents and managers treat their actors, as far as like just being able to shelve an actor, which means they can sign you and then never really try to get you work, there's really nothing that you can do about it. And I don't bring this up because I want you to be all sad at the end of January. I bring it up because there's no culpability, you have to take possession of how they are behaving in your own career. So if your manager is not behaving how you think a manager should be behaving, there's no source you can go to. You can't go to SAG and say, I don't think my manager's making enough phone calls to casting directors on my behalf, because they're going to say, well, tough turkey, we're not their boss, we can't tell them what to do. There's no way that you can really hold them accountable unless you are legitimately holding them accountable, calling them up and being like, hey, like, how are you pitching me? How are you doing this? Like, where are we? And you're either going to drive them nuts and they're going to drop you anyway, or they're going to be like, oh, sugar, this actor is holding me accountable and I want to keep them on my roster, so I better, get my P's and Q's in order and do what they're asking of me, right? So there's no ABCs of it. There's no real visibility. There's no real guideline as to what they absolutely must do for you. So I just want you to keep that in mind. And if they're behaving in a bad way, and it's really bad, you've got to report them just like any other business, or they're just being lazy. Get rid of them. Harping right back onto goals again, because goals are so important. So get out that journal. Make sure you are setting goals for yourself. I just did mine this morning. And that is love and success cannot hit a moving target. So many of you guys are like, oh, I'm a comedy actor and I want to direct and I want to do this drama and I'm going to put on this play and then I'm going to do this web series. And it's like so much. I want you to sit down and say, what is the one thing that like I would most really want to see happen in my career? Like I would kill to have like a web series that's really popular, that's funny, that means more to me than being in a horror film. I want you to put all of your eggs in that basket for like a good 3 to 6 months, because success needs to know what it is that you want, right? And sometimes you throw too many things and it doesn't know, you confuse your casting directors, you confuse your agents. They're like, they don't know what to pitch you for. It'd be great if they could pitch you for everything. But as you see, even with A-listers, they don't get that kind of treatment. So why are you expecting it for you, right? So they really have to force things to happen if they want to change their career. So you get a career by being very specific right in the beginning, because success cannot hit a moving target. So figure out what you want your target to be, right? Because when you know what your target is, then success knows where to find you, right? So give success a roadmap to find you, to know where to meet you, to make it all happen for you. So sit down and get really specific on those goals, guys. So important. My last little bit today, guys, is don't try to make sense of an industry that does not make sense. If you're like me and you consume a ridiculous amount of industry podcasts, then as the hosts talk to every director and actor and everything out there, They will all say they're all making it up as they go along. They don't know what they're doing. They have no idea how they became successful. Things just fell into their lap. They're in the right place at the right time. And it's a madhouse. It's absolutely nutty. When you write a script and everyone gets together to shoot that script, nobody's ever shot that movie before. It's all brand new. When a doctor goes in to do a heart transplant, he's done a million well, maybe not a million, but you'd hope he's at least done a couple dozen heart transplants before having to do yours, right? He knows what to expect. You open it here and then you make sure, the incision's here. But when it comes to making movies or TV, it's all brand new. I think that's why they remake stuff every now and then, because they know that in their mind. They're like, oh my God, the new script, nobody's ever done that before. This is insane. This industry doesn't make any sense. Maybe if we remake Little House on the Prairie, it'll all feel familiar and it'll all make sense. But it's still not the same, because now you've got different directors and different sets and different actors, and it's completely not the same, and a different frame of reference culturally from the zeitgeist. So it is all a madhouse. And some of you guys want definitive answers to things, and there are no definitive answers, because this is all crazy and I love it. So thank you so much, guys. I hope your 2020 starting off with some bangs. Reach out to me. Let me know if you guys have any successes, because I'd like to celebrate with you. So break a leg out there, and remember, you are not alone.